This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Before you know about the transit, Andy, Sanso and Sir Franco Naro, and so at transit. Said, "Oh, yesterday was your happiest day." Oh, okay. Let me need you to be Dom Ma Romero. And in your what is the name? Odogia. Okay. Yes, the referee mom contrast. Michael Oliver. I'm a crowd the record. Them and the Emma Chelsea. Nemum, Emra first goal by now. So, you know, we got on it.
We can go 5.
So, quite my bar. Was it? Haba, and dear Veni, and every game. And I don't think I must VAR and a boa game.
A boy, you know.
Sir.
Yes. For the first time, Michael Oliver, this was a very good referee. Anthony Taylor, this was a very good referee after Howard Webb, Graham Poe, Martin Clattenburg, John Moss, and all these referees. But I was impressed with the VR.
Okay.
Me impressed totally when it comes to officiating. You know, one of balls in VR, Cristiano Romero before our coach Enzo no. Nobody can boot to Levi Coelho.
Yeah. Yes.
Not a card. Card, but we not card. And a destiny will do again the first ball no. Nanka red. But what honestly was ignored before the second. Yellow card more before the second one. But social lines now I'll give it to the VR. Because you know, and VR line 1 and can no goals I ever shadow and can be 10
goals.
Yes. Bebre. It was because it was an open play. It was a game full of fluidity and flexibility. Who will be defended. Even after 2 men down. Not Tottenham still a high line system. It you know be a call out. Open play ball and Chelsea realized that Pedro Pozo is solid. But quite the offside in an Sterling. Jackson. Now disciplinary in terms of lines, no. Not the movement of Jackson and Raheem still don't coordinate. And the same thing applies to Brad Johnson and then Son Yomin for the second goal.
Okay.
But the buy na almost the land take it off and them. Did be a pass the man on my off. So for me, generally, I was impressed with the VR.
Okay, it means I'm next one. Sana walk out a match in the moment. VR no a bois Michael Oliver. And say VR na and decisions may and obey Chelsea and Tottenham.
Say, you fancy say match.
Born Ghana.
VR. Do you know once again? Yes. I still think Michael Oliver was okay.
Incident and Chelsea and Tottenham.
Do you know one?
Yes.
I want to believe the second tackle from Destiny to Raheem Sterling. Do you know I say Varna and Kobe Brekakra for that one.
Okay.
Again, I want to believe say offside in the brain no. Goals. Kobe but again
song goal.
Yes, song goal Kobe. Song goal to till the minute contest go. But you know so
Raheem Sterling handball no Kobe.
Yes, Kobe no so. Sterling then Kobe. Yes. First one now share no.
Yeah.
I also want to believe that Caicedo's goals Kobe.
No so.
Caicedo then Kobe.
Left boy.
Yes, Kobe because Caicedo then still train on ready to say many referee because from Belgium no dance to ball. Kobe this are good but not fair. Line 1 now know what the right side and no Bejuma papa. Anytime you are special call for VR not like this. But there were decisions at least 3 of the goals in Kebejina without the VR.
Penalty in Gomung.
Penalty.
Yeah. They got offside first.
Kobebre.
Offside. I see the bar penalty.
Kobebre penalty. But in all but
you know anything Kobebre.
Ohuya say Konyi. Yes.
Kim. Because Bono says yes penalty ko red. there was no way you were going to be in doubt. There was no way you were going to be in doubt.
Wow.
Remember James
Argentine against
yeah.
Argentine.
Enzo versus Cristiano Romero.
Yeah.
Yes.
No guy, no Christian Romero, no she this year. Not much na hotter. Na she was on the team.
Yes.
Or losing a head easily.
Easily, yeah.
And you know, it's not about Enzo or you need and he was so bad and so unprofessional.
Yeah.
Every footballer would be so mad at this tackle. What Bobo Newi. And he followed through, but deliberate to him so share. That's all they was. That's why you fit to be. Or manage here, but eventually known to me. No, you frame. And general, there is a day I feel the VR so for surprise. I can give me. And he posted Kelgulus one when you know, if a day I better say VR so abamfa so we are happy to have VR in footballer. It was yesterday's game because several decisions would have gone bad. Several decisions.
You go game no so now.
But you know,
your referees, you know, all about so your referees, you know, omo ya di one. Yen kan sa.
Oh.
Omo Europe.
And no all these assistants.
Omo we no nyina your referees here Uganda. Gombe perform pa. Ana.
You know. England for no.
No, we
Me ba England for. You know. England for.
Send via can mistakes are Michael Oliver by
Okay. Simon Hopper the so no VR.
Oh, and no, you
so in all the VR is there, but the key decisions lies on the referee. Or power yet. Simon Hopper the answer VR. So at outward the I can run. Sana VR. But still the key decisions on the referees now anti Michael Oliver bet me a on fear. It's a referees now. And you know even with the VR there are still errors, there are still mistakes. Even without be VR, we had top referees in the global game and Ghana at large. Until competence never well, in as much as I agree, via nebua or level of competence, and you can't have first interpreting rules on a wow.
Share Romero
Yeah.
on Enzo Fernandez. Share tackle no. It in the VR na referee who's a tackle na a career threatening tackle let's say. Okay?
Yeah.
And kaya be share na chiri any who yan koya temi di be di referee no say we Kotoko a dream session.
Yeah.
Kotoko penalty no omunya
Peter Mido akwabon.
yeah, anyway then is serious ma. But I know so say referee no well. Yeah be hwe no. Any who yan ratimi di di referee.
You know, and the friend say our referees would have been better off
Yes.
as compared to the Omoyen in severe no hoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end of the mere communication gadget crampono. Say, what Tiano Henny a paneti just all communicator channel crown.
Yes. Sir.
Eddie. Inti your referees, you know. I think that there are a number of decisions where House of Folk Day. My dream is a referee in your chance. I could jinaho no one so your friend is all mera. Clearly, a Bianco take that decision.
That is referee. He was so close. No,
Na Michael Oliver no nyina ho.
no, I'm saying that.
Who's the-
Yeah, referees now. I can.
Romero tackle na Oliver nyina ho.
And you know, the meme can say, and yeah, as I'm restricting it to your local and
Okay.
England referees and Ghana referees in difference na to webi.
Oh sir.
Oh yes. Omokradi, even with the inclusion of all these technologies, still adding.
There's a Ghana referee guy at this one.
Almost a change.
You know,
With
with
the word no one sound
with the inclusion of VR,
Yeah.
who share decisions almost a struggler. Anthony Taylor mun na bread with VR. Anthony Taylor a bread with VR. But you know, yeah, you know they actually decisions no. Pure magical. Pure magic. And some of them mostly ignore. In an American or say, in as much as a cassa ya boom, ya didn't know one fan show and your money fan co if you say, Martin could be a boom.
your baba bro. Any local stories never so.
But
Yeah.
General, there are aspects of VR. One here, Obeka say referee nasa. As a trainer say, VR protocol, say especially Sebia, to Sebia, Romero Day, say a lead to chance, and an incident Nessie, Eddie Go Beba. What junior say offside? What junior say offside? If you are not too sure, protocol is jai. Now the Emobono, a tonnet you are, young Henry, say you go. And I offside and I offside. Into one you're careful now, can say, one page and a flag no severe only ni hua and page you may be wrong because only the chance of going to visit the VAR e bi anko be page mpacho de make out say nipa no ayew tutu senye VAR chance na wo na e bi assistant no be page flag no but emra say if you are not too sure say offside enam say what the benefit of VAR intino allow play to continue say ball no sha let's go and watch enti say wa anya careful nem fan so ball no lines no wan page ko share enti lines no say VAR no ni ho a enko onya maybe VAR no ni ho a enko bejiba because of what the benefit of VAR no enunti na wan page. Besides that, Andy, Utie Postekegru and Semna Wakana say, see a Jama referees now decided. At the end of the day, the person sitting there is video assistant referee. Or a video assistant referee or assistant the power is assistant referee. So eventually, see the referee ni be pitch side. No all sure. The decision is on the referee. So Behen was on ya so obeje the video for no they only assist.
So possible maintenance na or contest decisions ni bia na emu dia he na Oliver Enyan right I feel say Kutia Tottenham Hotspur.
I'm surprised no Okasa because you know Enra so top level officiating among Premier League for a long time and when I'm here.
And referees in Onkasa were stretched to their limits.
Yes.
Your Kasa referees are big game. Or man a tough decision be baby wom. In fact, I would say Clattenburg or say all the decisions and they got it correct except one. And the except one, you can go to your Tottenham Hotspur. Also, they the first one or man yellow.
Yeah.
It should have been red. Yes. It should have been red.
Okay.
It should have been red.
Intina, and also, I don't know.
No one should blame himself. Yeah. He disrespected Chelsea. Look, you can't be a coach and say that you are down by 2 men. Not still. Na highline. Look, go see the similar. Monoso, you got too much here. And Sterling in Crawford. That person, more price Chelsea chairs, you would have formed 2 men. Chinchina was who they would be a mokoshe. It's so disrespectful.
There's a coach in Anoka. What was the name?
Yeah, for Hodelana. Former former Tottenham Hotspur manager and player.
I don't mean who's a coach be exercising the fellow coach, but also a shock to say boss our system.
I was so shocked.
Our system and can bear what bonus and about 10 minutes. No, if you want to try Laka,
disrespected Chelsea.
It is just who we are, mates. As long as I'm here, that is what we are going to do. Even with 5 men, we will have a goal. No more concern about the high line. Do you know how philosophical?
They nearly surprised Chelsea.
And you have a goal. There are several times such
surprise as in.
Yeah, as in chances we are holding.
Eric Diabon.
Son sub nya bakubi. Okay.
No, you know what?
You can't play a counter-attacking play.
Yes.
Say, as long as you hear Ubepe goals, say the only way to get goals, and they say Ube Corona baby attack. A good number of teams will sit back and take you on the counter.
Okay.
And for me, tactical, he got it wrong.
Exactly. I'm only giving out what he said. But philosophical coaches in the general, okay. Mauricio Sarri, or say that will be defending, will be Juma Pakotana Bangesa. Son of Pep Guardiola, me Boguni, wow, who's a boy or to defend me. Taylor and will be no. For me, he was wrong, especially tactically. To say there's a Franco Narokan, but you know, and I share a long time. I share right with game way. The last time at Chelsea at Tottenham Boys was 2016. 2-2 no. It was Martin Clattenburg and Nijinem. You know, we never be a move and train room, pace room. Tackles womb.
The English papers in the description of the Amasa game win. And one so much as I gave you a chapter.
It was an outstanding game. So no one upon they was in the match. But you know.
Let me say your match and your match in Tottenham. And I'm a wa. So they started
and they are and not Tottenham for start on the start. Me crash. me yam shame.
Jema this impressive mo. Uprai.
Ya obutwa no ntempa no mutwa born na achi wa no ho.
Come this in film that's
But the 2P vote for Tottenham Hotspur.
Wow, this is goals
After
in Sembegrebe. Wow.
Sergio, after watching the game, I said to myself, say, Yenshe yesapu musiu. Yves Besuma grown out dear no. Sergio, imagine say or share Mali Jesse. Sergio Becca midfield. Yves Besuma born now boy no. Forget about the fact that Tottenham lost by 4. I said you to me ball.
I'm to import South Africa teams no.
Yo, Besuma the ultimate ball.
The players around.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Mali
also
have a solid midfield.
Yeah.
But no, I think he's the best midfielder in the Premier League now. This season.
Oh, yeah, skillful.
Champions League games so and I feel they are share other stories and so now referee also who a friend is saying handball
The ball I'm telling. Next week just you want people as.
Enye via go it goes say tackle go I don't know English referees here do baby a hard drink a crow
But you know,
every I'm pilot to via the big cacao
do you know
start time monitor there be start time monitor
TV there no.
Came from pilot to be a baby omo games you know and live now in na
Came from Mrs. Side.
enka bia yes efentimi nyintum ma yenye saa de ne yenhwe na go mu newsu monitor na ho no
Now you know venues no on be pen there.
no so ni asem
Venue na ye kwa
bo
akobobo.
akoto net
Ah,
na Ghana referee just okaba
I wo venue.
She gadget out the best friend no cry.
Say a bobo. We say meeting ko relegation.
na Ghana referee is akoto traba
You know what say? Me meeting ko relegation. Me na me bohum. Me meeting ko relegation. Me na me ball last game home. See you say me ko relegation. What say me biara wa.
Sonia bo so monitor ni wo I want to bet
Eh for the crom hombre.
omunya ndrom
No, that is why we need to give up the security.
yes
And until the security apparatus, no, you see a bivu up.
what have says so the police will be who said that yeah
Didn't na enti.
yes so the for be police for be
E didn't na enti.
yeah if we come fight we mama ko nyina the war bia
Ni nyina nkamfo no. Ni nyina no say enti game na se.
That's the our game na sene there. A bed but you know didn't na enti me first security for.
yeah
Usual you mo yeda.
No mo ju say we so ka ho.
ento go bi asi
So when you what is that? Like that people say na person ba wo ka. Ya bo ma referee say yes siba mo mo kwan say. See ya hwe wo man see ya hwe wo no mbegina akoda e kwa na ma ja so.
sorry bro we can na yen discuss yeah she referees papa referees omo ti abo tantale mo
When the Premier League and all my jobs is more.
every udi go as first aba no we talk tell you we so dey show mo
Omo man say report him. Then we say
this is okay ABC Ghana oh referee no kotoko video analyst no need police focus
Nazim.
Chelsea brekum teams be na complaining ba okay
Gold Stars in Nations FC.
Yes.
Coach Kasim Mengane Gordon abroad they are complaining.
abroad they are complaining Kasim Mingle so complain nations bro
Na no Kotokodia having referee na man gadget.
Omo si bab no papa
They am the referee or say
serious inti kakra na omo di omo ni kan a VR nka ho no boro no Yonko for it kakra I agree with Andy the English referees are not better than Ghanaian referees. They have all the technology but their final decision is always poor. WO2 Bema Camp una di we free WO2 Amponsa Bema Camp. All right. Afi yen name na yen hwehwem kakra.
It was a nice game near witness the new Tottenham Stadium. And as usual, Angie Postecoglou bar Tottenham Hotspur. And I did back on Mobile when they say he's not going to defend. In such Tottenham Hotspur games, even against Luton Town when they were down by a goal to nil. Omoba back it may be winning that particular game and a surprise you be because of the space. Any fluidity or their ban midfield no James Madison by no amre because of Bissouma and then Papesa behind him until one the space no exploit space is no their man. Clearly, who's a Tottenham has set up a team or more attack from all cylinders. At the bar come Mauricio Pochettino so by Chelsea or their ban say what changing the modernist type of play to a typical attacking style of play. Until Chelsea bola they can concede, but creating of chances, no more creating space in the opponent area. No Chelsea emre. Into brave ya na coined them, and no bia who peace and Camois Casedo Bebabe hold the pivot no disrupt the opponent play. But I lose as if he's playing more like a registered dan. So Bebo as Obia or very volunteer or big dinner. Now allow Enzo Fernandez and then Conor Gallagher no so call him. Into Oshaya, it was an open play end to end. Chelsea G Omobo, Tottenham Hotspur G Omobo, but Kulusevski unfortunately and no picky ball from the right. Abrantia your friend or ball no ma Livico Edin Kokan ya born etim etom. So you mean a second demand, but unfortunately it was ruled offside. And a game etim etwa so it was still a crunchy game. And a Chelsea in your penalty, Abrantia Feno, Cole Palmer, you know, that boy, so what trust to say, yeah, he'll be a star. For a young boy, I'll bet Johnny Chelsea now taking responsibility or pack to say because before I'll bet Enzo Fernandez and about Chelsea penalty, or boy went to me and say, the one of the games penalty by Anna Sterling, Echo Fire, or Kokacha Sterling, so manable, and he scored. And then a crucial moment, a local rivalry game. I echo so a penalty sabai no. She baby or the ball at 2 year. Guglielmo Vicario, one goalkeeper for me in the Premier League this season. He's the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. And then also at the Crunty America, Kopama was it? Yes, Kopama equalized, and you know it was all Chelsea because Christian Romero tackle no. At least as experience, I said you will see here. As a leader, I said you will see here. And none Adrian saw that so Syrian, you know. Ni tackle no it was unfortunate. And say Franco Narukai, if you on Enzo Amu game ni bill, he was sluggish. I copy him say coach ni change na Enzo Fernandez a free a ball him. And after the red card, Chelsea take control. But not Chelsea the ball no better at no. Nicola Jackson, Raheem Sterling take offer. Na you know akwa lead no. Until Brebia Sterling for ball ni man no. Na ball no timi off until Abranti FN Destiny Udogi and so Ebinya red card the coin ebedema and yeah Nicola Jackson you know one fair niagro a hat trick in such a big game for him. But maybe I make catch as a Franco Naro say Chelsea top striker you know I have born come money movie. Okay. Because the number of chances I was saying who
Coach Michel 4 goal crowd over the Baby.
Now before Baby go send and coach was a 3 crowd. You know opportunities a bassa or BBR or good positional play or quick movement or quick feet. He knows how to dribble. But obey purposeful and clinical effort. And unquani the problem. And for me, that is what you expect from a young player and a player who has moved from the left to the middle. Into a bit take time kakra. But in such a game, Obo hat trick you know and you know Chelsea deserve their 3 maximum points. A statement. Since Man United and Tottenham Dodopa and at the new Tottenham Stadium, Chelsea are winning games to the door hoche a team be and see you give it to Mauricio Pochettino and I think so the Angie Postecoglou the disrespect. No, they match Chelsea after 2 men down. Even the Carlo Ancelotti Mukra will defend against that side. Okay. But he says it's philosophical and the system no so he will attack and attack.
And right 2 men free man koka 9 no. And Kotokone had to fuck 9 against 11 the Bam teams. Yeah, as if it be Messia now.
So many be Chelsea.
Only be Chelsea. Kotokono has job.
Oh, okay.
9s now winning that I'm now 78. Acho.
Yeah.
Kotoko the 9 she has 11.
Has the 9 Kotoko 11.
Wow.
Yes. 1978.
Wow.
One for Bekaisa game now. Baba arrested me. After the game, Nipa 16 away.
Now we don't be with you.
Yes.
King Face also be against us.
Yeah. 9.
Yes, against 11. Yes.
And over King Face, I remember.
Yeah. The Kai could put more time no.
Okay.
Almost the 9 against 11. The share Kotoko has one.
Okay.
She has one.
Okay, 15th minute and Bismarck Odoy. Martin Dida.
Martin Dida.
We papa.
Oh, ayi papa.
Hudson Odoy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. On the first goal, man has to fool. And Victor Serebo. Did it take a mark to 53rd minute. And referee Ba Alasan. Mu guard field no so pa.
Just say yeah. Was
Has defender been first set and Bedu later go back to.
Oh, so
Set and Bedu. Only Robert Hammond. Mu guard referee no boro to.
And that is a musical you to Nana, and I feel some 5 squad.
Oh, so you then have my friends. No my. Robert Hammond
Say musical you
Robert Hammond near time the Bismarck Odo
only face some 5 time.
Okay, feel some 5.
The referee no hotor now who say omo boro no. No yi 2 free Robert Hammond.
Or sabe to a game.
Omo to a game so Robert Hammond omo na boro no pa do.
when you fans in the bull.
We play the ball yeah. Robert Hammond and set up the you move car 9. 2 minutes to time. Na 1-1 Douglas Tego. Kwadi tipa head be or the bob to that. Nipa 16 we were bayara.
And you know the
Nobody say BBC you. 9 against 11.
said you won't Chelsea me.
No. What Chelsea bomb Boji. Now Fitness is struggle.
But I know I'm catch was Chelsea lose so big game this season. Orefiana.
Ah well.
Chelsea
Yeah,
lose
9 say they beat me winning. But no bread.
I said Liverpool and I won't lose.
Son boy it on neta. Oh.
But you know, you had an American advantage against Liverpool. One man show.
Depends on how we organize the team.
But the fact of the matter is that Chelsea in lose big game this season.
Okay.
Against Liverpool, against Tottenham Hotspur, against Arsenal. Chelsea lose game in your
okay. You ever hear him biom? Champions League.
Yes. Do you know? Big game at the Giuseppe Meazza Sports Stadium in San Siro. Now Enra. AC Milan Ultras no nipa 50 omo kogo PSG supporters de back on wako on second me no ne nam omo de abrante no ko hospital and no omo je abonti ho nyina afai na after that enne se udru San Siro na wahwe ba bia abrante a ye friend Gigi Donnarumma da no and all the attention go be on Gigi Donnarumma. Said the Umbesia dinner time, said the Umbesia trouble no park, you know, he will not feel comfortable. Even say Italy create a bomb match. Nasa Ombon was San Siro, Nasa Gigi Donnarumma at Demois, AC Milan supporters in fan one channel. In the Omobo game against Milan, idea he needs to be ready. It was a Mark Menan, so a former player of Paris Saint-Germain, because Sano a one or quay. But so Chadia Donnarumma, AC Milan supporters referred before. Ni move to Paris Saint-Germain. Who expect to say Nedia, you know, atmosphere no and no be for Abrantia or that TV suite. So who share AC Milan in the Champions League? Yaka. So from last season in the semi-final of the Champions League against Inter Milan, who and away at the Baby scene, Genoa. Team I friend AC Milan, so we should go crowd Champions League in my head. Let alone so very win game. Into Omoba against a Newcastle United, Omoba against Borussia Dortmund, Omoba against Paris Saint-Germain. They are yet to score in all these 5 games now. Ometimi Abono, Nkoyi and Fama, Stefano Pioli, a side. So she PSG and so on, you know, a team of gold. So we check it from last season, the Babisi now. Champions League game omo try say baby omo be be a good omo timi except game omo boy here with Alliance Arena. It is Shomo against Benfica omo she go. Shomo against Maccabi Haifa omo she go. Omo by Juventus by 2 goals to 1 at the J Arena before omo ko lose to Bayern Munich omo ntimi anshego. This season in the Champions League omo bo against Dortmund at home. Eche Dortmund by 2 goals to 0. Omo AC Milan by 3 goals. Away omo koya against Newcastle United there. Newcastle show omo by 4 goals, but at least omo timi nya 1 goal. as a consolation. That is for PSG. And away no more de boni ni suru bebre. Because last season, away omo team win here was Maccabi Haifa and Juve. Benfica ne ban anko ye this season too. Omo first away game in the Champions League. And san ko ye amfa mo Emma Newcastle United the team omo kam pore 9. Inti na omo ram was San Siro no. A Champions League venue and Pempi no. Na sa teams omo ni experience no ra omo hopo no. Venue omo erom no ebi na etimi abaso for PSG. AC Milan, so in the last few games, even in the Italian Serie A, Genoa, omo winning match crown, ding, so omo betting a winning match. Ocho omo against Napoli, omo kobo 2-2. Ocho omo against Udinese. This weekend at the Dacia Arena, omo ko lose by a goal to nil. Into team a friend in Milan and Casana and sending Monte Bono, Genoa and Koi. So ocho omo team na Theo Hernandez, and you fully fit by his likely so bebo. David Carabia will play central defense. Simon Kaya pra.
Me come on for Sanchez Mexico star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash Mexico enchekra star 256 star 2 hash. No what dial it. E bia na utiba ye ne. No select the first option na 5 Ghana cedis and na e beto. And na e bia na be ye uda. Said a man for be e dia de bia mo kase ya toa na na ye din. Bia na ne na obidi. Yanko.
Malik Tiao Nifikai tomorrow in the big net. A midfield of chronic renders and then Yanus Musa. Love to chicken so aba. So I like to so bet me a support homo. And the attack of Christian politics, somewhat to quiz I fit Olivier Giroud and the Rafaelio in a 4-3-3 setup on the room. So Pierre Johnson, you know, Obia okay with the exception of Dembele. And so she gave me a course of Party Princess now. Abrante I fan Zari Emery and a dazzle the Milan midfield. A be a Mumali Chan and then Kylian Mbappe. And the Abrante fan Radal Kolobwani. Inti Ashraf Hakimi is fit. Abrante I feno. Lucas Hernandez is fit. Milan Skriniar, Marcos Marquinhos Correa, Zara Emery, Manuel Ugarte, Kylian Mbappe, Kolomwani, Goncalo Ramos. And Abrante fan Lichan Obia ye fit out on the Babi Shetima, your friend AC Milan. Into PSG, this is another test case for them. So Remo Ven will be saying out to me Konya very good results. They boost to team no confidence and you name Luis Enrique Martinez Lucho, Ejuma or Edema Etima, your friend Paris Saint-Germain. They are for all the stars. The only problem Mamu Benjane say AC Milan, because only quality be defensively to madam, na esa omo double up in defense. Almost almost close to the spaces of Kylian Mbappe, and only idea Newcastle United, dear more multi share. A team I fan Paris Saint-Germain, and especially se PSG so ball many minutes space the bar between whoever and then Rafael Leo or Bebre. But Leo any clinical. Osho game against Udinese, ball no team chances in an hour. But Olivier Giroud is on form. Christian Pulisic is on form. You know, just me believe that Milan will score. But as to some very winning this particular game difficult. I still think PSG started the game at vivid in as much as some mobile game no. It was San Siro, yes. But the record is Milan ain't goals no there. This time they will score. But you know, both teams to score, PSG to win.
The Milan team has now some players back, so it will be very, very interesting. Okay, it will be very interesting. Echo Rock, Edwin Takrade, and another interesting game about Dortmund and Newcastle.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, Dortmund, Newcastle. Dortmund, for me, they were lucky in the game against Newcastle because Bull and Newcastle, boy, I don't know, goal in Akoya, the Abopo. Almost Arsenal and who boost the confidence level of their side. Again, so she Dortmund so over the weekend, acquire buy and the Oma fashion. Still loud, you know, Omuma back. But Omo venue wants to see a venue or rain on adding. Newcastle phone him say, we game with some me and win ya. You know, it will be very difficult for them to qualify because next game here, Milan, Airbus, St. James, no more say Kwako or Park the Princess. And Omunim so Omu be and among teams Nemi and Sano, it will Musa Dortmund be sure Omo dear. But so check the quality of Milan side, the quality of the PSG team. So will be I didn't tell the team no, and I also do know how to make sure so beat me IBB against them. Until Newcastle United and so be all out to make sure say at least someone to me and when a crowd must be point in this particular game. And for me, so share the materials available. I'm bet me and depending on how Eddie Howe was set up. Dortmund team no team you know who be brave almost almost be share. Mario Wolf is not likely to play, but Reins and Benzemani will play. Slotterbeck, Matamels in defense, a midfield of Oscan, Emre Can is still there. Omu Marco Royce, Omu Kaima Deyemi, and then Omu Nicholas Fulkrug up front. As against the Newcastle team, the only person Omu Bemesono, Alexander Isak. A better Omu there, but for me, Carl Wilson is equally good. So, Omu for the Omu Bemesi Sandro Tonali. But so, share the long staff for them, Omuya. Long staff alongside Joleton and Bruno Gomes, I think their midfield will be good. The only thing is to prevent Nicholas Fulkrug and then Abrante and Marco Royce. Because midfield in it here, I see Newcastle United so more than many midfield to take over the game. But the current first one prevented Dortmund from scoring, and it's difficult. A game at Newcastle will beat me, I said, but you know, Dortmund playing at home with their experience almost at the game in their favorite.
In Ghana for the 2 games here, and about 98% of board here, Milan, PSG, Dortmund, Newcastle. The other games we need Kanu in Kofono. Barcelona, Barcelona,
Barca will beat them.
Yeah, we're not narrow. No, so beautiful.
Yeah, General. First of all, I think the Champions League game now.
Jacket here, come
on. Medasi.
Obayai.
It's an old jacket.
All right.
It's an old jacket.
Maroma, also your mother.
David. Achepa.
Yeah, I said the question.
No, I mean, what the Finland team, man? What's wrong with that? I saw who is it because no, I'm ready, you know. They have got that. F. You see, there was a non women anymore. For one, you know, to
me too, at was. My no, you know, church.
Atobra.
And the pioneer did come Mudino. Mudia grew me about who cried your shim.
No, we don't. Nandy, they try to go Magana. Me away, Andy. I come to be a banner or car, no, my pay replacement. That you're about. Andy. Same last as much, Andy go US.
The rock was saying what another one. I mess shock you.
Huh?
I mess shock you.
Oh,
I am more prudent. Who's here? I don't know. I mess shock you.
Oh, ready to go for. Because, okay, the men know this uncle will say, "Oh, go take you on as my home, baby, cannot buy them ambition as soon as I'm going to assume everything is about them.
Obi there are there.
Such a hope for no, do more food to the such a say, one ninja mass in it. A combo zero from our conference. It's in Kuima. What do so worry? Many years and Imperium for you.
No, will be
Pescaniba. I am Imperium for you for her. We are from Obuadia, who is Muadia, who and your sheets.
You are so much to be. I don't know.
Come
on, we are the same. When you want to go to helicopter,
you young.
You see, Rollins no time. Helicopter because Bella the Bonimo baby. How about popular man power boning? So, good, you know, I didn't fear no money in helicopter. Boning. Come on, we call do that. I could the helicopter as well.
Almost hell.
Man, what's your friend say, bro?
On at you, on the captain, come at him. On that you, on what
you know, not much to say, but say, what is Andy can say AC Milan and your favorite over this game, and then it means that AC Milan gradually will be getting out of that group. One group drawn by no be expect to say Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain, AC Milan, and Newcastle. Clearly, Newcastle was the outsider. I'll be an a bed in Sibikra, Obe make it 10 no Drew Europa League group, and also Kakobo Europa. But AC Milan has performed abysmally. 3 games, and yet there's where to many a single win, 1 loss, and then 2 draws. go crown on to me in shape. And yeah, caught the second half of the group. Only about 3 nevi, and I fear caught the next stage. So at this stage, if you're unable to register a win, as a Chinese say, every group man, PSG after winning 2 games, 6 points. Dortmund 4, and a Newcastle 4, then AC Milan with 2 points. I agree with Andy. Say, Newcastle for Ankasa or more Champions League, game on with St. James, 1 game. Obekase football was a bit unfair. Anyi Ukrainian can so pick a point. And that win by Dortmund, St. James Park, and I put Dortmund in a very good position. I think say a gamer Newcastle Bebono. The winner of that game is more likely to qualify alongside PSG. And as a fan of the English game, I would love to see PSG do something. Newcastle doing something. At 5:30. Now me sure say probably the noisiest stadium in Europe. Signal Iduna. Fans in Bebaho. The yellow and black will be in attendance. They Ombeye Jumapa onum. But I think say Bono was St. James, no more combo similar one. They could run away with a point. You know, Utete man you come on we play away general umbeton. So you find out it is seminar play a turn and yes simple. You can decide. Donny van der Beek, United is Umunya no Bijano Kanyene. Anthony Martial. So offer bana will turn. Offer na ma be anything. Jadon Sancho, a betono. At the end of the day, it's about offer coming in. Secondly, the player willing to leave and go. Another thing. You know, I say what team Mikel Arteta, my dreams are ya complaining abros. To the extent so man listed and near Martin Tium feels officiating according. But they have also enjoyed some of the bad officiating decisions in the assassin Afonso in Yabutreka crowd general.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Sergio. Wow. I watched that.